This is for Sarah Shaw's property. Uh, some oaks right there. We talked a lot about that area, but I think for now they're going to leave those alone. And all of their work's going to be in the backyard, which is not very accessible. The Vermeer can fit through this gate. Has square head screws, so we could take these silver ones out. Looks like 8 of them on each hinge, or actually there's a pin right here. We could pop the pins and at least take the door off for the day. This is the second estimate that I'm sending them, like a revised one. In the first one I drew a picture or drew a circle around these and said that they needed to get rid of these stones so that we have a clear path from the door to the lawn. Next obstacle. Septic tanks are somewhere in here, so I'm assuming pretty much this entire backyard is a drain field. I think that if we kind of stay to the outside edge here with the loader and put some plywood down, it'll be okay. If you're watching this video, you probably stood in the driveway on that side of the house and thought about doing these pines. Sorry, the sun's bad, but doing these Scotch pines with a crane. But that oak tree's in the way of the boom, like those branches, and it's a stretch. And the house is tall, so if you set up in the front yard, I don't know, it'd have to be a big crane. So my plan at the moment would be to do these Scotch pines manually. They're not super duper tall, but they're not tiny ones. The diameter on this one is about 20. The other one's about the same, maybe a touch smaller. They're both live. It'll be basic rigging. Most of this tree you can just cut the branches and let them fall, and then probably rope a top, and then dump logs down into the ivy and stuff. They're gonna totally, completely remove like everything over here, except for 2 small Scotch pines in the corner over there. But it's a mix of box elder, that's like 6-inch, 8-inch mulberry, 6-inch mulberry, some small scrubby stuff. That mulberry, even though I know drain field is somewhere out here, the size of that's pretty small. It looks to me like you can probably pull the first stem over and then pull that one out into the yard with the Vermeer. Or there are some trees and stuff over there you could anchor to. I think this box elder you're going to be able to fell as well once everything's out of the way. Put a rope on it and get it to turn and land anywhere out here. So the Scotch pines are definitely the more time consuming and the more difficult trees back here. And mixing the difficulty of the climbs, I guess they're standard, like a standard straight pine or spruce. But the big one here for me was that we got to go in between vinyl with everything, and the Vermeer is slower. And I explained to her that if this was wide open through here, that we could fly in and out of here with the Avant, but debris removal is going to be the pinch point on this job, and the pinch point is going to be right here. So that's it.